Here's the little scaredy cat. I'm going to put her in this big open cage so you can see all the kittens, and yet give her special treats. Maybe a little Elavil for a week, try to get her more calm. But she's a scaredy cat, what can I say? She was going to be a show cat. She was going to be going to a guy in Austria, and then COVID happened, and he changed his mind because it was too expensive to ship her, or to have her picked up by a courier. So she stayed with me, but then for the next 2 years, there were hardly any shows. I couldn't get her out there to be shown. Come on down here, sweetheart. Come on. Come on. Come on. Just come on down. Act like a cat. You don't have to be a scaredy cat. You're a very pretty girl. You were going to be a show kitty. But then COVID happened, and then we didn't get to any shows, and then you started hanging out in the cattery room and acting like the most submissive cat in the room. And then the opportunity passed, and you never did get to be a show kitty, and you got kind of shy in the process, didn't you? Maybe when we can get you playing. You play with your friends. You're very playful with your friends. You're a good buddy to the other cats. But you're looking so mean now. You don't have a mean bone in your body. You're just shy. How would you like to go somewhere and live like a pet, a pampered pet, with another friend, Bobtail? And she's not shy at all, so maybe she could teach you to be more friendly and outgoing. And maybe if you had a nice place where you weren't one of 10 cats, you could blossom into the beautiful, sweet girl that I know you are. Your mother is very sweet. She's adorable. And your father was sweet too. Well, I just guess being low man on the totem pole has made you a little shy. But you're a good girl. You're not mean at all. You're just cautious. She's cautious. Yes, you are. I'll turn off this light so I don't have these demon eyes. Yes, you are. You're very sweet. Oh, God, you're spiking out your coat. You look like a porcupine. Come here, sweetheart. Come on. I know I've traveled with you, and you do fine in the car. Come on down. There you go. Come on, sweetheart. It's okay. Nobody's going to hurt you. You don't have any demands put on you in the new house. You can just be a cat. They don't expect you to be a lap kitty or anything. They just want you to be a buddy for another kitty. Wouldn't that be fun? There used to be a Tortie that lived there before, but she's not there anymore. So you can buddy up with this beautiful girl named, oh my God, I'm going blank on her name. Sappy. For Sapporo. And that's because her cat parents, I guess one of them used to live there. Yes. Oh my God, you're wild-eyed. And you're so sweet. You're just scared. Would you like to go and live in Seattle? It's a lot moister there. Better for the skin. And you'd have a friend. You'd be her favorite toy. And you would be one of two instead of one of a whole bunch. Wouldn't that be cool? Okay, so this is day one of getting little Tudie, Tortie-Taido, to try to practice acting like a regular cat. We're going to give her a little help with some drug therapy, and hopefully in time she will be a little calmer. She's basically just been living in the main cattery room with a bunch of other cats that are all very dominant, and she is not an alpha cat, but she's sweet. She lets me pet her and hold her. She's very cautious. Part of that's my fault. Sometimes when I have cats are a little cautious, I take them to a couple of shows and they get over it. But there weren't any shows, and so she never got over it. So she'll be a great pet for another cat. She'll be a great buddy. She loves to play. She likes cats. I have faith that in time she could actually be friendly with humans, but it may take her months, weeks, or longer. But we're going to start working with her here every day, let her see all the cats, put her in a place where she's safe, where she can be up higher and be kind of the queen, but be protected, and give her a little anti-anxiety medication, and hopefully she'll be able to be brought to Seattle, if you still want her. It's a challenge, and I appreciate someone who's willing to try to take the challenge, because she doesn't have much of a life being a scaredy cat in a room with a bunch of other cats. And if I let her run the house, well, she'd probably hide under the bed for a week or two, and I'd be worried about whether she's getting enough food and stuff. So her best chance is to go to a home with someone that's very patient and open and doesn't expect anything from her. And then I think the reward will be big, because if you don't expect anything from her, I think you'll get a lot more back than you would ever imagine. She's a bobtail after all, and her mother is very sweet. So it's in there to be okay. I just think the circumstances have made her quite the shy kitty. But she knows what kisses are. And her eyes aren't quite as dilated, so she's relaxing a little bit already. I just think the right training over the next couple of, I'd say it's going to take a couple of weeks to get her to be more relaxed. If after the end of 1 week there's no change, then maybe this isn't a good idea. If after the end of a week she's playing, and I'm going to reward her with churro treats and give her some sparkly balls and try to bring her back out to the kitten that she once was, then there's hope. So that's little Tortie-Tude, right? Nobody's going to hurt you, sweetheart. Nobody. Okay, that's all for now.